Okay, good afternoon. Hope everyone is well. Okay, so some interesting things happening in the news overnight. As we can see, that big 170 odd point. I think this is where we opened, or did we gap up to there? Can't remember now. I think this is where we closed, and we're up 180, best part of 185 points since the market opened. Obviously, good news. Having said that, there's one or two rumours going around that things aren't lasting as they should do, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. You never quite know what Trump's going to tweet today and what's going to happen in the news. So all I suggest is, if you are taking any trades, don't open trades and have them sat there waiting a long time while you're considering. So my apologies about yesterday. We had some plastering done in a room. In this room I'm in, there's an old chimney breast in it. It got some damp in, and we were waiting for a plasterer to come, but he could come a bit early, so he was in and out with his buckets and his plastering bits and pieces, and there was a bit of noise around yesterday, so I decided I traded on and off, but I was helping them out and doing a few bits. So didn't have a great day on, well, it was an appalling day, to be honest with you, on, where was it, Monday. Now I've moved over to micros. Now that is a little bit of a learning curve in itself, because I'm taking trades that I probably wouldn't take trading minis. That's not to say they particularly bad. I look back at the trades I took. I think a couple of them would have made 3 points, which is what I initially used to go for. So I think what I'm going to do is I've upped it. I was doing about 3 micros. I'm doing 5 at the moment. Obviously, that'll be depending where the ATR. So 5 micros, and I'm going to go straight for 3 points. If I think it's a big move down with a lovely correction, then I will hold on. But I think the majority of the time, I'm just going to get out for the 3 points. The trouble is, when you decide to change something or do something a little bit different, there's always that little bit of a learning curve. You've got to kind of change the way you look at things. So I'm not bothering with the NQ at the moment. So these are both MES, both 1300 tick chart. The one, in fact, I'll have to change that. The one on the left is just a different version with, as you probably know, and break end of day deselected. Let me just get rid of this. I'll bin that one. So yeah, they're both 1300 tick charts. So if I get a better setup on one, that's kind of how it'll work. Okay, looking at bookmap, this looks like it's kind of ranging to me, and that would make sense. There are, well, I say that, maybe it wouldn't. There are buyers down here. I thought that they were right about here, which is at the bottom, but this looks like a leg down. Now, it's definitely trapping longs here. My guess, it was coming down for a second leg. There's 2 legs up. Have we had our second leg? There'll be liquidity down here. So if we get a decent setup now, we've made a new low on that chart. Actually, we've made a new low on both. Doesn't mean if it's not a good setup, I won't take it. That is very tempting. We have made a new low by a tick. So I'm just going to sit tight here a minute. It doesn't mean, even though we've made a new low, we can't make 2 attempts up and it'll push down further. So we've got a leg down and a second leg down. Now, that second leg down, a full leg, would take us down right to the, almost to the tick to where these buyers are. If you look on bookmap, there's 385 contracts sat there waiting to buy. So as we know, passive orders sat there, arresting orders, whatever you want to call them, do act as a magnet. Now, they are a fair amount away, so they may not have quite that pull, but we'll see. See what happens here. That will be a second entry short there. If it finished bearish, it doesn't look like it's going to. Bit of a range there, so maybe it's testing this area. Maybe we have a leg and a leg. We'll see. That is a second entry short. I don't think it's a terrible trade. There's just something about this I'm not a massive fan of at the moment. It does look like it's working. Let's see if we get a lower high. Let me have a look. We got a little bit of a channel there with a break and a new high. Actually,
order submitted.
I'm going to take this. It has pushed down. $131 risk. Let's see if we get a lower high. Straight away, I'm not a fan. See how it finishes. I may just get out of this. Okay, that's not too bad.
Order filled.
Ah, what have I done? Have I closed it? Oh, you idiot. I've closed the trade for some reason. For a tick loss. It's probably going to go against me anyway, so that might have been a wise decision. I wasn't thinking when we had that then I left it, but this does look like it was paying off, so quick tick loss there. That's odd. Wasn't quite thinking what I'm going to do now. Is that better? Trouble is it's congested now, so my guess is this may come up for a second leg. That is a lower high there. Something about this I don't like. It's congested, so my guess is going to come up for the leg. Now it's hard to know. There is not quite. I'm going to say there's a bit of support there. We haven't quite got down there. See what happens. That would be a second entry short if that finished bearish. Let's see how it finishes.
Order submitted.
If that finishes bearish, I'm going to take that because there's going to be some longs trapped here. Unfortunately, it's going to be bloody massive by the time we get in it. In and out. I mean out. Okay, so
order cancelled.
Would have worked quickly. Unfortunately, it wasn't quick enough. That shot down, that did. I actually like that. Unfortunately, it was that damn quick. Never mind. Possibly something larger there. It's a bit too early. Second entry short, I'd have a go at this. So we got the move upstairs with the break, 2 pushes up to a new high, a move down, a few attempts to go higher. If we had a second entry short under that EMA, I would have a go at it. There's going to be orders down here with this bit of a correction after. Trouble is, an order here is right in the middle of this. So you'd have to be a bit careful there. Sloppy. I think that's putting it politely, mate. Yeah. Trouble is, I know it's a terrible trade. I'm leaving it at the moment because it is kind of in the middle of this. The trouble is, let me have a sip of my whiskey. I've gone down from being scared to take a trade to being a bit lapsy-daisy, for want of a better word, and it's kind of finding that happy medium. Now, it's like anything. If you drive around in a $1,000 car, you don't mind where you park it, do you? If you drive around in a $100,000 car, you're a little bit careful where you park it, aren't you? You don't want to park it next to another car in a supermarket, do you? So, too little risk. There is a failure there, but the trouble is going short into this. It may well drop right below it, but that's risky. This is the third bounce here, so it could trigger and shoot up. It may well come down, but trading right into support there. Idiotic. And rightly so, it's triggered me and started to move up. So I think it's finding a happy medium. Now, I think a couple of the trades I took yesterday would have gone for 3 points. But I think I had a good day Friday, and I think I convinced myself that every time I get into a trade, I can bring the profit down here and get a big run every time. And I was getting, what did I get? The last trade I had about 12 3/4 points, which is 1 to 3. Now, if you've got a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio strategy, you may only win 40%. So it wouldn't be unusual to lose 2 or 3 trades in a row. So maybe that was to do with it. Maybe the setups were poor. It was choppy. And ordinarily, if I was trading minis, I wouldn't be touching at that area. It wasn't a great... I mean, look how much we've pushed up. It wasn't great. Sorry, it was the day before, wasn't it? This, I mean, that's trading, and that's pretty horrible, isn't it? You don't know. I mean, every time we get up here, where's the top? It's in a different place, so it's near damn impossible to trade that comfortably. There's so much chop and wick. So ordinarily, if I've been trading minis going back a month, I'd have left so much of that alone. So it's kind of, when you try something new, you got to kind of find your feet a bit, haven't you? So what I've decided to do today was stick with the minis, but I'm going for 5 instead of 3, and I'll just take the 3 points. Now, if we have a leg down with a beautiful correction, and I think there's a good chance we have a second leg down, which we do here, under those circumstances, I wasn't quick enough here, under those some circumstances, I may hold for a little bit more. But it's, some days we just have crap days where we make stupid decisions. I've heard quite a lot of experienced traders talking about, and I've said it myself, not that I consider myself a well-experienced trader, but, you know, I've heard a lot of traders talking about it being like a professional sportsman. Some days you go out there and play the best game of your life, and other days you go out there and you're screwing up left, right and centre. So I think you're putting it politely by saying sloppy. I think it was downright appalling, a lot of it. So Little Hammer, how you doing, buddy? Beach Bum, how you doing? That's a mouthful. Enro, let's call you Enro. So yeah, it's just finding a kind of happy medium, isn't it? You reduce the risk too much, you tend to get a little bit careless. You know, if I've got a straight to funded account that's cost me $300, you're going to be a lot more careful than if you paid $30 for it. You know, it goes without saying, doesn't it? So I'm just trying to keep my standards, because ordinarily my discipline's really good, my patience is good, but obviously I've gone onto micros and I'm trying to do a switch in some case, but you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? So I'll just try and get back to where we were. So we've got a channel down here with a break. We haven't made a new low yet. Second entry short. Trouble is, if this is a little bit of a range, which it may be, this break out of it may fail and push up. So do I really want to get into a short just here? The answer's probably not as yet. Now, 1, 2, 3, triple test. If this goes bearish up here and pushes down really strong, then that would be tempting. Trouble is, if it is a range, it could push up, bounce off it and push higher. So I'm looking for rejection. Ideally, I want it to break above these bars here and then show me some rejection, and we're not really getting it. You could definitely say that's a triple test, leg down, 2 attempts to push higher. I'm not seeing what I want to see here for comfort. It's struggling a bit, isn't it? Even though it finishes, no, I'm not touching that. That's not bearish enough. It may work, but I want to see it push above here and then really go down strong. Now, I could take this one further down, but there's something about this that's telling me to leave it alone. So that's what I'm going to do. I didn't really get rejection there. It was just struggling to go anywhere, to be fair. Now, sometimes I don't usually count this because this to me is kind of part of a way down. Mind you, if you take that down to there, you could argue we've already had a break in a new high. Doesn't mean you can't have 2 attempts to go higher and for that to fail. If we get a second attempt at, maybe let's call this 1, 2. If we get a third attempt at this and a second entry short and it breaks above this liquidity here and shows a strong bearish, then I'll have a go in that case. But at the moment, it's struggling to go anywhere, really, isn't it? I would much prefer. I always look now. I like to clear liquidity because if you don't clear liquidity, you may be one of the ones that gets in too early and then it pulls down a bit and then pushes up and clears you out as well as them. So we need a few more ticks. That's good. So I'm looking for real rejection now, and that will be 2 legs up, which it doesn't look like as of yet. We'll get in. I have got orders at 10 down here. So there are buyers down here. There are 1,000 contracts. They've been up there too far, that is. Those 1,000 contracts up there, they've had them, they've disappeared, they've had them, they've disappeared. They're just putting them there just to try and yank price up. They don't intend on. I've been watching the market. They've been doing it all morning. They've been doing it again. And every time price is coming up, they're moving it a bit higher. So they're just spoofing or whatever they call it. They're just doing it to manipulate price. Which is bloody cheeky, isn't it? So is there something wider? It's possible. It's not the greatest. In fact, if we could get that to fit somehow. No, I'm not a fan. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Trouble is, at the moment, you could argue that some kind of a correction. This thing may push up some more. We had this move up, then we had a correction, didn't we? And prices now cleared this area, so it may well continue up. It's hard to say at the moment. And then all of a sudden we had a 34 tick bar straight down. God, I hope it's not Trump tweeting again. So, I mean, I say it's good news. It's good news for 2 weeks. Having said that, we know what the Iranians are like. They've proved that in the past. So I believe there's been attacks on Saudi Arabia today. So I don't quite know what's going to happen. I'm not holding hope anyway that this thing holds. When no, Israel haven't stopped with Lebanon, have they? They're carrying on. Maybe there's something there. Second entry long bar's no good. Trouble is, at the moment, the thing could go anywhere. My guess is, as we've had this move up with this correction and a retest, 2 pushes to a new high, this could just be kind of a correction. Leg down with a couple of pushes up and then a leg down broken into 2. And now this may be testing the highs. It's taken out a bit of liquidity here, which is why we may be getting a pull. We may have got a pull back there, but my guess is this will be next. But when it's like this, who the hell knows where it's going to go. So possible second entry long there. Bar's no good. See if we get a higher low here. I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know whether we're at the start of another channel. I thought we may have something like this, but it doesn't really work. It's too weak. I still think there's a chance we could push a bit higher and test this area here, but at the moment, the way things are, poor old Nut is having a bad time of it, isn't he? Losing some evaluations. I know the feeling. It's not easy lately. Okay, so see what I mean? God knows where this thing's going. Are we coming down further? I don't even like that. Let's get rid of it. Is there some kind of a channel? I can't get anything that looks right. Okay, any liquidity here is now gone. Okay, there were buyers down here, as I had that red mark there, and we had that second leg down, so maybe that's as far as it'll go. I'm not holding me horses, holding me hopes. So, channel with a small break. Warm in the UK today. I think we've got about 24 degrees centigrade where I am. It's lovely out there. I've been out planting some tomatoes and a few other bits of seeds and stuff. It's lovely today. We got wall-to-wall sunshine. $21 currently. Isn't it weird? I don't follow these, what do they call them? Fair value gaps. I don't follow them, but it is weird how these things, look at that, shoot down there and fill it. If I was just looking up here, look how that's come down and matched that. So these gaps do really get filled, don't they? There's nothing else I've seen up here that really needs filling. There may be a small gap there. Yeah, there probably is, which you kind of expect. Obviously that opened and woof, up it went. I'm not quite sure what caused that, but we had a massive kind of bearish bar and a spike down followed by a strong move on up. So I'm guessing any buyers that decided to jump on that got taken out. Well, I'm assuming if you could get into the market early enough here, you probably expected a big ride up, which you may have got, depending on where you put your stop, because that thing came down like lightning and cleared out probably a lot of stops and then took off, which is so frustrating, isn't it? But what can you do? So what's going on here? Is this thing coming down? It's certainly starting to look like it. I just can't see if there is some kind of a channel down there. That looks like a break. So maybe there's something like that. Touch, 2 touches there, another couple of touches there, and a break. New low or push down, pull back to 2 pushes down to a new low. So maybe this is, and this thing's moving somewhere else. Who knows? I don't know. Half the battle with this is getting the right direction. Yeah, price is coming down at the moment, but is this kind of 2 legs down, you know, with the intention to move back up again? Obviously, we had relatively good news overnight, but so there's a higher low there. There's, if I look on this chart, there's a bull bar and a higher low. So that may be a trap. But do I really want to get into that? I don't know, maybe we have something like this. It's hard to say, really, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 triple test. I'm not sure at the moment, really.
Order submitted.
Let's have a look at this. There is a second entry short there. Something about this I don't like, so I'm going to leave it alone.
Order cancelled.
If I'm all honest, I'm really not sure what's going on here at the moment. If this is a bit of a channel, it may well come up here. It may work. It probably will. You've definitely got buyers stuck here, but that's assuming this thing is continuing down, and I'm not super sure whether it is. There is possibly a failure there. Do I want to go long? There is possibly a failure, but we got 2 more almost dojis, so I'm just sitting tight here. I thought for a minute this thing might take off, trapping short, but I'm not convinced it's going to. And now it's starting to stack a little bit. Yeah, someone else has got that. It don't look terrible. Someone else's, Thomas has got that with the break. I just mentioned that. Maybe we've had a break in a new low. That actually looks okay. The bottom fits as well. So I'm not really too sure at the moment. I actually prefer the larger channel. Now, just because it doesn't fit perfectly at the top, could bring this down a bit. I mean, you may even say, I don't know, who knows? If we put it there a bit, I can take that up a touch. It doesn't look terrible. But if it is that, what I wouldn't want to do is short into this area here because we're at the bottom. Sometimes it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. If I'm trading a channel that looks like this, I at least want to get up to the midline, ideally up here somewhere. It's very easy to have something like that, a triple test, get triggered and turn up. So even if it's a valid channel, I don't like shorting into the lower part of this bottom tier. But sometimes it works, but it's not for me. Okay, and the liquidity here is gone. Let's see where price goes now. Looks like it may be heading north. So that's probably going to trap a few traders. A couple of legs up, cleared liquidity. I mean, it could almost be a bit of a bull flag, that. So this thing may launch higher. Who knows? I would like to see it clear some of this, though, before it does. Maybe it will. Who knows? So there's probably going to be some bull strap there. So maybe this thing, who knows? I'm not getting in here. Definitely going to be a few stops around here. There is a failure there. Trouble is, my guess is it's going to push up. How far it's going to go, I don't know. I don't really like going long when it's doing this. And now it's just looking a bit messy. So if we get a second leg up, you expect it to make some points. But the bar's no good anyway. It's a bit wicky. If that was solid, it may push up for a second leg. But at the moment, it's clearly stacking up. As I say, there's going to be some stops below there, you would have suggested. So maybe this thing is going to hit this before it pushes higher, if it does. So channel break, we've already made a new high, so technically this is played out. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a second leg up to this area. But it's just struggling to anywhere at the moment. I would have liked to seen it break below there by a tick, or at least take out any stops that are below here, which technically would give us a second entry long, but I don't know. 27. There are sell orders at 27, which is well, about 26.5 actually, which is right here. So I wouldn't want to go long into sellers. So even if that triggered and we had a second entry long, I wouldn't want to go long into sellers. There's 850 contracts around about there to go short on bookmaps. So I wouldn't. Jay, how you doing? I'm all right, mate. I'm okay. Yeah, sorry about yesterday. We've got a chimney. Well, it was an old chimney behind the wall, and it's been getting a little bit of damp over the winter. So we've been waiting to have a plasterer come round and I don't know, some sort of special plaster that's good for damp walls. He was due to come, I think, on Monday, but he had a spare day, so he turned up yesterday after a quick phone call. So, okay, so my guess is that was going to push up, but the trouble is, there was. Oh, my mistake. It's 27. Yeah, 27. My mistake. It's up here. In which case, maybe that may come a bit higher. There is actually a second entry long there technically, but this just looks awful, doesn't it? See if we get a higher low here. For a leg and a leg. I don't know what we're going to. So 2 legs would get us to the top, wouldn't it? Let's see if this bear bar triggers here and we get a higher low. There's a bull bar there. If we get a higher low here, I'd like to see that trigger short, and that would be a second entry long. Stops there. Now let's see if this thing takes off to the moon.
Order
I
submitted.
think it's bloody huge, isn't it?
Order
I'm
submitted.
in too soon. I might put that just a touch higher. I'm in way too soon. You idiot. Didn't even trigger. Oh, go on, trigger for me. Should do. Okay, now up we go. Come on, there's stops up here. Get up there. Go on. You know you want to. You're bound to. Come on, break out here. Break out the top. Push up. Come on. Should do. It's bound to. As soon as it hits that one, it'll hit the others. We're a risk free anyway. Go on. You've only got 3 ticks to do, for God's sake. Up you go. It's bound to. Actually, I'm going to leave me stop where it is. I don't want to look out on that. If we get above there, there's a lower high there. It's bound to push up. A leg and a leg. I'm holding on here. My gut feeling is tells me we're going to hit that. Don't you dare. Come on. Bound to be short stop there. And if it's there, it'll hit that directly after. I've got to get out for break even now. Come on, push. Don't you dare. Okay, we're all right, I think.
Order filled.
Okay. I'm amazed it didn't hit that. We were a tick away. It still might do. Perhaps I should have just left me stop. All right, we got a tick out of it anyway. Oh well. If it hit that, say, a little fell breakout and a lower high, it would have hit that. It's probably still going to be honest with you. I'm tempted to get in here, but it's too late now. We're at the highs. I should have just left it. Often they come back, take out any possible stop, and then rock it up anyway. Okay, it's a good decision to get out of it. Oh, this market is... The trouble is... Oh, well, this thing's flick around like mad now. Okay, a few attempts. Maybe that's a triple test. Okay, I got out at the right time anyway. It was a tick away, really. In fact, where did I get in? It wouldn't have got me 3 anyway, would it? Oh, if it had hit that, I'd have been out. I was a tick away from it. Never mind. So, is this breakout pullback? Yeah, I'd prefer that to be a little bit lower, but it was a tick off doing what I expected it. I thought it would, to be honest with you. Usually it will. Little break out the bottom of this little range, and we had a break out the top. A tick off being perfect. But there we go. I made a tick on it. It'll take this out now. I would like a higher low here. This is a type of trade I want to start taking. 3 or 4 to 8 bars up. As soon as you get a bearish bar, buy at the low of it. 3-point risk, 3-point profit. Works a lot of the time, that does. Let's see if it does here. It's bound to be stops up here, a load of them. See if we get a higher low or something. going to be stops all the way up here. More orders around here. Tempting to go long here. It's going to rack up, I think.
Order submitted.
Come on, push up, flush all this lot out of the way. Come on. Come on, you got a perfect bar there. Push up and flush that lot. Go on. Go on, push, 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 push. Go on. You bastard. We got a higher low here now. That's bound to work. Come on, finish bullish. Come on. That would be perfect. That with loads of stops around here. Loads of them. You got a higher low there. There's no point in coming down here. Flush up. Go on. Bound to. Big channel with a break. Bullish bar, higher low, stops, loads of them. In fact, I'm going to give that an extra tick because I think it's going to hit so many stops, it should hit that 100. That's if I don't get stopped out. Come on. There's going to be a load of liquidity there. Go on, launch. There we go. Oh, no, it stuffs me. Oh, do I get out of this or do I hold my balls? It's a higher low. But bullish bar, higher low. Go on, get up there. Don't you dare. Go on. I'm going to get out of here. No, I'm going to hold my nerve. Go on. There we go. There we go. Go on. Go on. There's loads of stops. Come on. You know you want to. Go on. All right. I'm getting out for summon here. There's going to be loads of stops. That's beautiful. Don't you dare. Once it hits one, it'll push straight through. Go on, you bastard.
Stop filled.
Shite. I got some in. Trouble is, once it's, I'm relatively confident that would have worked, but when it starts to go like this, just cheeses you off, doesn't it? Mate, it's going to go. I'm telling you now. Watch. My heart's beating like mad. Now, ordinarily I don't, but under certain circumstances I will. And I'll explain in a second when it does it. I want to get above here. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I like it. Okay, so we've got a channel with a break, a new high. There is what I consider as very weak liquidity up here. We didn't get to the top. It's weak. So my guess is we've had a breakout. It came down and took off strong with a break. And if you look on this chart, we've got a bull bar down here, a higher low, and a failure here, and a stack of cheap liquidity. there's really good quality liquidity that tends to hold, and there's cheap liquidity. That's why I think it's worthwhile, and I still believe it'll get up there. This is where I believe it'll get above. There's one, two, that one there, possibly that one there. It's not a great place to enter that. That's why this thing, it only went just past the midline. So when I think it's weak, and experience is telling me it's weak, I almost always expect it to get cleared out before the market does anything else. So that's why I got in here. I liked it because I think it's a move up with a higher low. There we go. So it did exactly what I thought it would do. There are certain circumstances where I think it's worthwhile. That's all I wanted it to do, break above there. Because to me, entering here is poor. Yeah, we got a big bar here and we had another bar back, but it straight away it turned and pushed up. So one leg up, two leg up, clear this liquidity, and then make up its mind whether it wants to do. I honestly believe we'll get a break here because we've come from the top to the bottom, the top to the bottom. We couldn't quite get up to the top. We couldn't quite get down there. So there are circumstances where I would do it. And that one is a good example. You know, I don't even bother counting now. I think when you've been looking at the charts 5.5 years, you just get a feeling for what looks good and what doesn't. And for me, that looks cheap liquidity. If I'd have just left it, it would have worked. But I'm up a little bit anyway. Not a lot. What did I get? I don't know, a couple of 3 ticks there. I should have just held on. I'd have got $100 off it, but oh well. So there is a lower high there. Trouble is, we didn't get very far down here, so...
Order submitted.
That's a nice lower high. That shot down, and now I've just got in and I've been trapped really easy. I actually got... Come on. It's flicking around like mad here. I don't like it.
Order filled.
Let's get out. I actually think that's a nice trade. Trouble is, it moved that quick. Fortunately, I got in on the lower high, but my heart's beating a bit mad here, so I thought, just get out of it. It's going to work, I think, for 12 ticks. Yeah. Oh, well. At least I'm up a little bit. I need to calm down now. So we got another bounce here. Nice, strong lower high. And that would have worked for 12 ticks, but if I'd have left that one, I'd have been up there and up there. That would have worked for 12 ticks. That would have worked for 12 ticks. So I'd have been up $200. I should have just kept my nerve. So it would have worked for 12 ticks, I think, comfortably, that. Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, it's clearly ranging now, isn't it? I think we're going to have a break here because we're struggling to get anywhere past the middle of this, really. So in which case, I'd like to see a break. I certainly wouldn't take that. If that finishes bearish, it's going to be right into the midline. I wouldn't be surprised where this thing goes now, but my gut feeling is we're going to get a break up here because we've had 2 bounces and we didn't get down the bottom. So I expect there to be sellers up here somewhere. Let me have a look. There are sellers from 20 to 27. So sellers from there to there. Now, 20 to 27. Let me have a look. Yeah. There are some around here, quite a bit around here, but there are more. In fact, let's just bring that down and I'll put a separate one. So that's about 21 3/4. So there are sellers there. So my guess is this gets into this realm of the sellers. And they are a chunk at 27. I can't see anything happening to them at 27. It's too far up. So a leg up, second leg up, out the top, clear this big bear bar here. Yeah, as a rule, I don't. But this channel here is a fair size from top to bottom. So I think under certain circumstances, you can. And my guess is we've come down to the bottom here. We've pushed up. We've got a pull back and a higher low. So for me, that is an easy target on the top, which it did exactly what I expected it to do. I just should have kept my nerve a bit. So a little pop out the top now. Right into this area. Trouble is, while there are orders up here, I'd feel uncomfortable going short there. For me, it would have to be above here. There is going to be liquidity there and there. There was a bear bar and a lower high off the top. Trouble is, we shorted off the top of the channel, but we barely got to the midline. So this just hasn't got that downward momentum. So my gut feeling is we get out the top here, but that is a second entry short and it is a bear bar above here, but it's quite strong that. It may work, but I'm staying out of it. I wouldn't be surprised if it triggers and pushes up. We're clearly struggling to get any lower than here in this downtrend. Is that a break? Not really. It's negligible, isn't it? So there are 300 contracts for sale in this area, which is going to have a little pull. It struggled to get a few ticks down, and we're holding on that midline. It may push through, but it's not for me, this. Especially with these sellers here, sometimes it doesn't make a blind bit of difference, but we've come off the top and we've only got we couldn't even close past the midline. So that is losing a bit of momentum. So I would expect a break. Come on, push up. We're clearly struggling, aren't we? Bar was rather large, wasn't it? So sometimes it just, who knows? It wasn't huge. Trouble is, I don't like this. Now, there's a few people got this channel, but I'm not so sure the way this is moving. I don't know whether it's something like this. We've had a break at a new low. It's hard to say at the moment. I really don't know. What have we got? Max chart yet? Yeah, see, some of them have got that channel. It doesn't look terrible. So it's just wondering if Max got his chart in yet. No, it's a bit early now. No, I still like that. So there would be a break if that's the case. Two pushes to new low. I don't know. Once it starts to do this, it does make it more difficult. Yeah, see, he has got it like that with it. I'm not sure what that is, but he's got it like that with a break in a new low. So who knows? Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's not so clear. I got mixed feelings here. Thomas Wade. Let's have a look. So Thomas Wade's got it as a break, as that's a break. In which case we may make 3 attempts to go higher and this thing could continue lower. I mean, look at the size of that move up. This thing could shoot up long northways. I got no idea really, to be honest with you, when it's doing this. So maybe it is a break. I suppose, in fact, there are about 13 and a half. There are traders manipulate the market there. There's 850 orders there. They've had that there for ages, and every time it gets close, they either move it up or yank it. So it's around about 14, I'd say. Look, there's 15, there's 14. So it's around about 13 and 3/4 ish, something like that, which is above there. So they put these things there, don't they, to kind of try and manipulate markets. There's some there at 7, so maybe traders thinking this is, I don't know, who knows. And there's some at 750 as well, which is there. So is this going to continue down? Who knows? Who the hell knows? Maybe as we got something like that. How's our friend Nutty doing today? Okay, he's up on his what's it, so that's good news. He's up on his evaluations at the moment. Good on him. Oh, shoot. cut you off. Sorry about that. Okay, so if this is a break, maybe this isn't a break, maybe this is, and it's a new low. Who knows? Second entry short up here, whether we get one. Who knows? There is a second entry short there, but it's very close to the lows. There's no real space there. I'm not convinced that that isn't a small break. You know, I could make that a little bit tighter. It's negligible. May work. There's no room to the lows. We've already had like a little double bounce here. This could push up. I got no idea. Who knows? So only about 6 ticks to the lows there. Now, where's this thing going? Is it going above there? That's where I'd be guessing. Now that's a failure, but the trouble is, same again, there's no room to the lows. It may well drop down now, but we're finding support. Do I really want to short 5 ticks into support? The fact that it's work's irrelevant. It's just no room to the lows, unfortunately, and that's part of it, isn't it? So if I get in there, tick below it, what's the lows? A point at best, you got to push through, so it's just not worth it. The fact that it's done that, I didn't realise it'd have as much as a push. I didn't think there'd be as many stops down here as possibly there was. How long have I been going for? Okay, I'm just going to take just over an hour, so I'm getting a bit dry in the mouth. I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be back. Okay. What's going on here? There is kind of a second entry, but that's risky, I think. Starting to look a bit rangy, shortening to the bottom. But there's something slightly different there. That looks a little bit better, I think. Someone else has just done it. Or have they? Oh, no. Could carry... Who knows? I actually think that looks a just do it from there, I think. Two legs up, you may argue that's a triple test. Trouble is, it's still quite low. It's probably not a terrible trade. I'm just not sure about trading around here at the moment. We're struggling a little bit down here to get down the bottom, so it may well come down. It is a second entry short. It may well come down, but you're shorting right into the midline, and it's just hard to know exactly what's going on here. This thing may come a bit higher, so... Who knows? Not like that. Channel break, 2 pushes to a new low, a retest. Tried again, pushed up. This thing could move up. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Certainly not me today. Facebook group that does chart markups. Okay. Just in someone else who's got that as well. Dan's put that's what he has. So that's a little bit better. The trouble is, when you float around this midline, you don't know whether it's going to come down or go up. It's a bit of a toss of a coin, this. Now, just with the nature of the things going down, I suppose it's got more chance of going down, but it's struggling to get anywhere, really. So is it going to come down? And not just that, you know, we're coming from the tops to the bottoms, from the tops to the bottoms, from the tops. We're struggling a little bit here. We're going sideways instead of having a couple of bounces and working its way back up. So I'm just a bit unsure about what's going on here, so I'm just drinking my whiskey instead of it. To take a trade like that, see, that is a rather large bar, and right into the midline. So if you go a tick above it and a tick below it, it's about 4.5 points, I think, thereabouts. It's a bit too much risk, I think. I've seen trades like that before, trigger, bounce, and push up to the top. So who knows? You do nothing and they work. It is a second entry, sure, I am aware. You argue it's a triple test as well, I am aware. But with not quite getting down to the bottom here and going sideways, you just don't know where the thing's going to turn. Second chart bar didn't look as good. Anyway, that's irrelevant really, isn't it? Excuse me, just a sec. Oh, I've got an Easter egg. How lucky am I? So often your 17-year-old gives away chocolate. I might frame that. I may never see one again. Okay, so we've had a breakout at the bottom. So triple test did work. As I say, it wasn't a terrible trade. I just tend to avoid them, I think, a little bit, especially when they're in the middle, around this midline, kind of hovering, going sideways. You just don't know whether we've had a channel down here with a break, two pushes to a new low, a reset. You don't know whether we're going to come up, bounce off the midline, and then work towards the top. So who knows? Daryl, how you doing, buddy? So I don't know. Some I take, some I don't. We all kind of have different kind of versions of what we like and what we don't like. I see some people taking trades I just generally don't touch. I don't quite know why it works that way. I suppose we all have different levels of risk. You know, we all have some setups that we like and so on. Now, I'm just going to say, as we've had a break at the bottom here, I expect one at the top. So a second entry long or a higher low would take. Unfortunately, that one's too far above that here, mate, and we're at the highs anyway. I do believe price is going to get above here. So for that reason, it's not what I wanted. So for that reason, I'm going to put that there. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've taken a short here early, and it's triggered me and pushed up because we've had a breakout at the bottom. So that is tempting.
Order submitted.
So it finishes.
Order
The
canceled.
market's flickering around a bit, isn't it? You're long on the NQ. Yeah, I was just looking at a long here. We've pushed in. Looks like we're testing this underside. See what happens. See how this finishes. I expect another push
submitted.
up for another leg. Stops up here. Break out the bottom. I expect one at the top. See how it finishes. Now, it's not a second entry. I'm treating it as a higher low, or that's no good anyway.
Order
I
canceled.
don't like the way these are going yellow for initially. I do think price will get up here. So that's more of a gut feeling type thing. That would technically be a second entry long on this chart. I don't know. There are certain times that I would go long in a downtrend, especially when it did sideways like this. There's another kind of area. I think I took something, didn't I, somewhere? I think it was here somewhere. Can't remember now. So I'm assuming you're long. The NQ's coming down. It generally follows this. Oh, and it is coming down at the moment. What's this 2000 tick chart of it? But who knows? We've cleared this area out here, so it's hard to know really today. Obviously, with that big move up, you don't know how much of it we're going to take back. Sometimes we take it all back. Initially, it is good news, but how much good news really is it? The thing's paused for 2 weeks. Now, there's already been some violations of it. We know what the Iranians like, so I'll be surprised if it lasts 2 weeks. And if it does carry on, who knows what Trump might do. So initially, the news sounds positive, which obviously the market, reacted. Indices went up, the oil came down, as you'd expect initially. But then kind of, what happens then? Does it actually last, or is this more just some kind of consolidation back to this area, and then maybe buyers might come back in? Who the hell knows? With the Iranians past, they've proved in the past that they're liars and they're cheats and they're deceptive. Now, I'm not suggesting for one minute our governments are much better. There's certainly, we certainly get held accountable by the press. So you are in a Western kind of society. You are held by the press. You can't do a lot without press finding out. Obviously, in a place like Iran, it's a very different ball game. I'm guessing the press wouldn't for the life of them publish what they wanted, because they probably disappear rather quick. So I don't know, who knows. But I'll be surprised if this thing does last. We shall see. So initially, yeah, I mean, I dare say there was a lot of FOMO there. Now, whoever managed to get in here probably got upset very quickly when this thing lashed down about 30 points, 40 points, just to take out any possible buying that may have got in there, depending on where your stops would have been. I'm guessing you'd have expected a big move up. It's sly, that is, isn't it? And then eventually it came off. We had these little pullbacks there, and it continued on. Then we had a bit more of a correction. You may have got caught early there, but then obviously it took off again. So who knows? This could be some kind of a bull flag, and then up it goes, or we may end up very slowly gathering all of this back. Who the hell knows? Israel, yeah. Now, if there is any Jewish people here, I don't want to offend you, but yeah, I think Jewish, certainly the powers that be there seem to be quite keen to keep things, to get into things with Iran. Obviously, I think they certainly didn't hold back in trying to encourage Trump to proceed forward. A month ago when things, and obviously they've had this thing with the Palestinians and Lebanon. They did say operations in Lebanon wouldn't be part of this deal. So who the hell knows? Who knows what's going on? Who knows? Exactly right. I mean, we go on about our governments. I mean, living in the West, you think we're all squeaky clean, don't you? You know, we've had some issues with one of our politicians that had ties with Epstein. What's his name? Lord Mandelson. I think he wasn't he ambassador, the UK ambassador in the US. So he had ties to Mandelson. You know, things do come out over the years. So sometimes you do think you're all super squeaky clean and it's every other country that's dirty. It's not always the case. There's, you know, I'd say a lot of these politicians have got skeletons in the closet. So who knows? We all know Trump's not as squeaky clean as some may think. I'm going to say he'd be the first one to admit that, but he probably wouldn't actually. But, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Sometimes we think we live in this perfect world and there's so much. You know, I still am a fan of putting women in charge. I think there'll be a lot less fighting. You've only got to go to Newcastle on a Saturday night and you see the guys going out, beating the living daylights out of each other, and their wives and girlfriends are dragging them apart. I'm not saying there aren't one or two that get involved themselves, but generally men are full of testosterone, and we find it a lot more natural to fight than the female species, don't we? So maybe it's not a bad idea to put, you know, to a females run the country. Who knows? Who knows? Do you know what? I've got nothing against anybody. Colour doesn't make a difference to me. It really doesn't. If you're nice to me and you're a decent person, I like it. I don't care about colour. You know, I had one black friend that was a great friend of mine when I lived in Northern Ireland when I was in my teens. Absolutely great guy. Nelly, his name was Nelson. His surname was absolutely lovely bloke. I got nothing against anybody. I know sometimes I am anti-religion rather than colour, because some religions, they just don't treat people very well, do they? I'm not saying, you know, Christians haven't done their fair share of apocalyptic things in the past, but it does seem that, you know, sometimes where there's very religious people, you get a lot of unrest, and God knows. Who knows? I mean, we're not very religious here in the UK. Things have changed in the last 40 years. I remember when I was young, we used to go to what they call Sunday school, where, you know, you sing a few hymns and you do a bit of praying and stuff. But I haven't been to church for years. The only time I ever step foot at church is weddings and funerals. But I know nobody who goes to church. Nobody. It's just getting less and less kind of fashionable, for want of a better word, in the UK. But if you look at the sort of even Western religious people, you've got to look at places like Northern Ireland. The Catholic and the Protestants have been popping each other off for years. So it does seem to be that religion causes such a lot of problems. I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I just wish people had learned to get on. There's a great world out there. There's so many fantastic things to do and experience. You're only here once. Why spend it bloody fighting? I'll never get it. I'll never get it. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. Did you see them praying in the streets in London? You know, they go on about that it's important to protect your culture and your history. Ours is going down the toilet quick. The trouble is, anybody says anything, you're labelled a racist. That's why people are so scared to say anything. But now people like the likes of Nigel Farage are stepping forward to protect, you know, British rights. I mean, things like, even if, let's talk a simple subject of animal cruelty. We have a certain amount of animal rights in this country. Now, you may say it's a bit hypocritical if you eat animals, but things like halal, I don't agree with it. This is the UK. You know, our older generation have fought for our values, and part of our values is, yes, we eat animals, but we do it humanely, or as humanely as possible. And if you've ever seen animals slaughtered halal, it's disgraceful. I don't agree with it. So why should we have it in our own country? You say anything, you offend people. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. Excuse me, sorry. I don't mind what people do in their own home, but you don't come into someone else's front room and start moaning about the colour of the wallpaper, do you? You go to someone else. I go to a country to see their culture, not to change it. If I want things like this, I'll live in a country where they're there. I won't try and manipulate other countries and people into believing what I believe. I don't know what will come of this, the UK. We are starting to grow a backbone under pressure, I might add. But people like Nigel Farage, there's another guy as well now. I mean, even Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Labour Party, has talked about British value. You need to put British people first, I think. You can't get a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment in a lot of places in the UK, but it seems if you come over in a rubber dinghy, you get access to that straight away, and it's wrong, really, when people have been working in this country and paying into the tax system all their working life. Else's country, yeah, absolutely, you have to respect that. I wouldn't dream about going to another country and trying to change it, saying I don't like that. Can you change it for me? No. There's plenty of Muslim countries out there that you can live in that have your values. Why change it? I think a lot of them come over here because they know we're an easy target with money. You get accommodation, you get access to medical care, dental care, you get money, you get a mobile phone, you get it all handed on a plate. We're too easy over in the UK. You try getting into Australia, you can't get in there for love nor money. You've got to get past the sharks. It's quite easy to come across English Channel in a rubber dinghy. You don't have nothing to worry about. You wouldn't want to do that on the outskirts, on the oceans or the seas around the Australia, if you do manage to get ashore without getting eaten. I just wish people had learned to get on. Will it ever change? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, sorry if you hear me munching crisps. We've got a channel down there. We've got an overshoot, as we can see, and this is creating this big, strong move up. It's got to be the best part of 25, 30 points, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 25 points. It does blow my mind how little human life is worth in some countries. It's amazing. Shocking. It must be a nightmare living in some countries, especially with children. In fact, I don't think I'd have children in some countries. Well, I know this is a trading channel. If I am going on about religion and stuff a bit too much, just tell me to shut up. I'll get the message. Let me have a look. So, what's Thomas Wade looking at now? So, Thomas Wade has got some sort of larger channel with this in it. He's got this. I'm not sure what's happening up here, but he's clearly got that as a bounce, and he's got this. So he's just dragged that bottom down to, I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe something like that. The cover is, I can't see what he's doing up the top. But if I look at that channel, we got 2 touches there. We got about 3 or 4 bars there. Perfect. Perfect touch there. Perfect touch there. And the bottom's fitting really neatly, and it visually looks right. So I like that channel. Now, could I bring it down to the bottom? Where would it go? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. It's not working. Well, I'd like to say it's not working too bad around the midline, but Thomas Wade doesn't use a midline. Maybe he can visually look at it, but I do think sometimes that midline does play a part. It is a little bit around there and there, maybe a few places, so maybe it is. But I think your initial thought is, especially the way it's reacting, it's an overshoot. That's acting like an overshoot, isn't it? Especially on such a big channel. So we've got a channel there with a break, new high, but we've actually still come into some resistance at that line there. So who knows? We sit and we wait. I mean, some countries, women are not allowed to drive. Now, the way my mother-in-law drives, I don't think that's a bad thing. But it is shocking, isn't it, really? I think it was only something like the 1970s in the UK that women were allowed to vote. It's crackers, isn't it? Crazy. Wilson, shush. Who are you barking at? Will. You barking at, lad? Eh? You barking at, my boy? You barking at me? He's a good lad, aren't you? You good boy. Good lad. Okay, so channel break new high. There is a lower high here. I'm very nervous about taking this because of the possible overshoot. It may not make a difference, but overshoots can lead to a few things. A larger correction is one of them, and that may come down and push up. So I'm just sitting tight at the moment. It may well just come down, who knows, but after we got an overshoot, I usually avoid that kind of first setup. Dan has just said he hasn't enjoyed trading this week. It's not been easy, is it? Mind you, in my opinion, it's not been easy since mid-November. Okay, so that kind of lower high would have worked. Trouble is, it's above the EMA, and you just kind of never know, do you? Especially after this. Let's have a little zoom out. Nice kind of a correction there. Just a shame there wasn't a nice higher low there. There was there. But that is about 8 points. Okay, excuse me just a second. I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. Now, there could possibly be a second entry short here, but with this overshoot, I wouldn't be shocked if we had some kind of a steeper correction. Now, a break of this size from this size channel would be perfectly acceptable. I mean, let me have a look. So from the top here to the bottom, yeah, that would take us around about the 50% level, which is fine. Whether it would target any of these, who knows? So at the moment, I'm just sitting tight because we could have two legs up. Now, there is a bear bar there, but same again, I'm just not a fan. It is a second entry short, but it's 26 ticks and market's crossed over and starting to push up. So nothing you can do here really, but just bar sit and wait. So, I'll tell you what I can see on Bookmap. There are, now I don't think these are going to hold for a second, 8, 2.5. There are 867 contracts. Now, whoever's putting these there is doing this all the way along and it's sucking price up. But they're yanking orders. It's happened for a while and it does seem to be around 160 odd. So I don't think for a second they will stay, but it is manipulating price. It's pulling it up. So what I might do just for a second is just leave this book map on here and just see if price does push up to there and see when it gets yanked. 860, 869. It seems to be that number every time. Now, obviously, these orders act, you know, especially large orders act like a magnet, they do pull. But it doesn't mean, if you look up here, that larger aggressive sellers can't just decide to sell the hell out of this thing now, which may push the price down. 867 sounds like a lot, but in retrospect, if a load of sellers decide they like this, institutions, whatever, decide to sell in, it doesn't really matter that that's their, so, but as it is there now, and price is just, what's it doing at the moment? We've had this overshoot. So my guess is there's a good chance this may push up now. You can see there's 173 contracts there at 15, which is a little bit further up. Right where this is, there are a bunch more, but they do seem to be getting yanked. So that is around about, what did I say it was? Around about 2.5. So we are about 4.5 points away. So I'd expect that to get pulled. I'll soon see. Well, as I say, if all of a sudden these sellers at the top here in red decide to just sell it, if there's some kind of a setup and they decide to add to it or whatever, you don't know if, well, who knows. I'm yabbering a bit today, my apologies. Yeah, they've been yanked. Gone. And those are as well. See, they're getting pulled right at the same time. So that's definitely some manipulation going on there. Now, I thought that was illegal. The trouble is, how do you know if I put an order there? How do you know what I'm exactly what I'm tending to do with it? But not illegal. It's not legal, is it? What am I talking about? I'm thinking of something different. Let's see what happens to price here, whether it comes back. Now, by putting big sell orders like that, you are effectively trying to draw price up. Price is starting to move up a little bit. Let's just see if these orders come back. I'll pull it back in if they do. So because of this overshoot, we may push up into this area. Those where those orders were, they've been yanked at the moment, so I'll pull them out of the way. Okay, they're back. Just under 5, let's say 475. Slightly different number, but you get the drift. 947 this time, just below 05. So they're trying to pull price up for whatever reason. Let's see if they hold or they get yanked. If I just paused it, sorry. So prices around about 4.5 points away. Now, if price decides to push up quick, it could hit them. So I'm assuming once price gets a little bit closer, they'll probably yank them. You don't really want to accidentally get into 950 contracts. could argue there's a triple test there. At the moment, I'm not sure what's going on. Trouble is, I wouldn't entertain a short there just with the fact that those orders are up here. It is still a fair distance away, but unless you get a lot of sellers getting here, there are a few more aggressive sellers. You can see them. There's 2 million odd compared to 1.7 odd million, but I don't think it's enough. They're evening out now, so with that pull there, I think prices could continue just a little bit higher. So I'd expect these to get yanked pretty soon, especially if it gets above here. It may start to hit stops. If it gets up here, there's bound to be some short stops up there. It's getting very close. I'll be amazed if price gets close to that without them being yanked. They're actually a little bit lower than 5. It's kind of just above the middle, so 2.5 and 5, 3.5, 3 3/4, 3 3/4. I'd say that's probably more accurate. Just in fact, 3 3/4 is above there. It's just above, in between 2.5, and so that would be around about where that is. Trump's price is coming down now, so. So there is kind of triple test there, but I wouldn't get any. My gut feeling is this is going to push up. This is going nowhere at the moment, bar sideways. There's bound to be shorts trapped here. So here we go. Let's have a little look. If we get above this, I think those orders will disappear. See if Trump tweets now. There's 950. They're going to get in for 950 contracts. I wonder how many people have been affected by Trump's tweets. Trouble is, if you've got I mean, some traders don't trade with stops, do they? If you've got even a stop, though, I got caught out on news about 3 or 4 years ago, and I had a 2-point stop, and I got stopped out for 5 points. It moved that quick, so markets can push through your stop and take a little bit more time. Okay, let's see if these orders get yanked. Then we're moving up a bit higher now. And now we got a bearish bar here. So is this going to be this correction that I've marked? My guess is it will. So we're about 3.5 points away from those orders. You won't want a short here. This is looking dangerous as hell to short. This thing is going to move quick, I think, in a minute. Start to flicker. There we go. So where's this going to go now? So any buyers there? Still not convinced this is coming down yet. Are we going to get a shoot up now? If it breaks above that bar, those orders could get it quick. So I see a battle going on here. Where's this thing going? When it grinds up slow often, it will just drop quick. Okay, is this a flush down? I'm going to pick myself up, I think, some evaluations tomorrow. Some Apex evaluations. I think that offer finishes tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah. I haven't got any Apex accounts at the moment, so I'm tempted to move to Tradeovate instead of Rhythmic, because I've got my Tradeify straight to funded accounts in Rhythmic in Tradeovate. I'm assuming they cost the same. They used to be a little bit more expensive, I think, didn't they? Just a tiny bit. I'll have to have a look. The one thing about using Tradeovate is with Apex, I get one free rhythmic connection, and I can use that and pay $10 a month and have the bookmap data. Normally, it's about $35 a month, but I can only have one connection. But if I move to Tradeovate with my Apex accounts, I can use that rhythmic connection and use it as bookmap. I may pick up the full bookmap package or the $50 package and just pay $10 on top. Okay, is this thing going to take off? Let's see if those orders get yanked. Up it goes. A few more ticks and it'll take out that bear bar. I hate market when it's like this. It's just so boring, isn't it? Those orders got to get yanked now. Again, prices are getting close. There we go. There they go. They get taken off. See, it's dropped down from 800 odd or 900 odd to 173. Once it starts to get within 2 to 3 points, they yank them. Just doing it to manipulate price. As soon as price gets close to where they want, they yank them or they move their orders up a bit. But you can see there was 960 odd contracts, and you can see it's just dropped to 170 odd. That's market manipulation. Excuse me a sec. Sorry about that. Okay, are we getting this second leg of this correction? Looks like it. So yeah, these orders jump in. Once they get within 3 or 4 points, they get pulled. I'd love to know what these round numbers are here. These red numbers, 500. Can't see that one. 232. 91. I'd love to know what those numbers are. I'm not sure, actually. Whether they're stops or not, I don't know. Not sure. Oh, it could be stops. So with this leg down, I would expect a correction like that. 50% level up here. which you kind of expect. So if we can get something up here and find a nice little small bearish bar, we may get lucky. Whether it gets that high, who knows? I would suggest the only amount of liquidity up to that line is there. I think all this is gone now. There may be a little bit here. Whether it will get this high, who knows? It may do. But that second leg will fall short by maybe four points, something like that. Who knows? We'll see. Sometimes we just don't get up there, but then I would expect a retest of this area. This is weak liquidity for me, so I would expect this to flush down at some point and clear this. Trouble is, it's catching the turn, isn't it? We all know, you know, in most cases when we get a channel down like that, we have a break and then a new low. It's catching either the top of it or finding a decent lower high or failure to at least ride down, or at least some of the way down. It's just timing it right, isn't it? Trouble is, you get in too early, it may trigger you, push up, clear that out. A little bit of liquidity there. I don't say it takes every little bit out, but I would be more comfortable at the short and at this area where that lower high is. So that little manipulator is back. He's at 10 now. It's getting very close. 1100 contracts. I don't think for a second that'd hold. So where was it? At 10. So there. It's getting very close. So I don't expect it to hang around long. 1100 contracts. I'm quite happy that it's going up. I'd like it just to get around this area. Now, whether there's anyone thinking of getting in there, putting a stop up here and riding the bottom, perhaps they may stay. But just with what I've seen, all these bigger orders that have been in here, and here have not completed. But this is getting within a couple of points away. So it's if you don't want to get in for 1100 contracts, you want to be getting out soon, because that could just have a quick shoot up. So I'm guessing maybe there are 1100 contracts that generally want to sell at 810. We'll see. We're literally 2.5 points away, so it's getting rather close. And they've gone, disappeared, and they've moved up here to just below 20. So definitely some manipulation going on there, isn't there? All I care about is that they get to these areas. It just gives me an idea where price is going. Now, whether it intends on selling there, I use Bookmap to see where price is going. What it does when it gets there is irrelevant. I don't care whether they yank them or whether they sell. All I want to know is roughly where price is going. So if I get into a second entry short and there's a load of orders above here, then I'm pretty confident that I'm aiming in the right direction. So this would be the second leg if we get up that high. There are 160 contracts at around about there. Have a look, around about 8. Around about there. I can't see them doing much. We're about to get it now. Hold on a minute. Price is at 400 now. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's around about 8. So there, that's about right. So 165 contracts to sell there. There's that usual nutter up there with orders at 20, which is above these. So I don't know, maybe he's just trying to... The trouble is, you don't know whether there's traders buying this area and they're using these big sell orders here to put here, to move up, to drag price uppers. God knows what sort of manipulation goes on. But if you've got a big position here, you could add to your position up here. Well, not trigger, and add sell orders to hopefully bring price up. Who knows what happens in the backgrounds? So you got a nice strong bull bar there. Now, if price is going to go up, that is where I expect it to go up from. We've come back below the main, pushed up. It's looking quite bullish, that. And that's assuming price is going to go higher. That I think will be not a bad place to go long. I'm not getting involved because there's no room to the highs for me, but who knows? You don't know if traders are thinking this thing's going lower, whether you get in here, put your stop up here and ride it down at 1 to 2. Okay, I think I'm going to knock up on the head there. I'm going to go and have a bit of dinner. I might come back. So we're up a little bit today, about $34 after fees on the account. So it's one of those things. Who knows what's going on today? So I'm going to leave it there. So I'll leave you guys to it. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Best of luck if you see any setups. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Have a good evening. Stay safe, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Bye for now.